Hi there, this is Warhammer Pilot Eric. Welcome to our next Let's Play video for Battletech by Harebrained Schemes and Paradox Studios. In our last episode, we went over the mechanics of how you basically run your mercenary company and the various things you can do. Uh, we have a contract pending here where we are going to hunt down and fight some pirates. And before we do that, we can do things like go to the hiring hall or the store, um, go to various areas on the ships if we feel like we need to take care of stuff. Like if we wanted, we could sit in orbit for another 15 days until Decker is available. However, we're not going to do that. We're going to go ahead and launch this contract because the longer we sit, the more money we are basically burning without earning any. So let's launch the contract. So here is where we determine what we're going to take and who we're going to take into battle. So I'm going to start with putting our blackjack in, and since that is our family mech, we are going to do that. Our initiative is 3. And I'm going to put in the Shadow Hawk, and that it Ben Behemoth's mech, so I'm going to give that to her. Her initiative is also 3. We're going to do the Vindicator here, which is Ben Glitch's mech, so we'll put her in. Her initiative is also 3. And then I prefer the Spider over the Locust, because it has jump jets and everything. Now, Decker's not available, so we're going to go ahead and put Medusa in here. His initiative is 4. The higher the initiative number, excuse me, the earlier you are going to be able to act in the round. Initiative 1 mechs, which are usually assault mechs and such, heavy tanks, turrets, those sort of things that are acting on initiative 1 are the things that fire last. Or act last, I should say. You can see here our drop tonnage is 175 tons, which gives us 2 of these symbols down here in the drop tonnage area. That compares our strength versus the difficulty. So we're having a strength of 2 versus a difficulty of 1/2. So this should be a pretty straightforward and easy fight for us. So since we have our lance ready, let's go ahead and deploy. This is the screen where it's just loading everything that we need to know for the scenario. Destroy our objectives, destroy the pirate lance, what we have agreed to, and once the begin mission lights up and the animation actually starts of us orbiting the planet, we can go ahead and begin this mission. Let's drop.
Command interface initiated.
We've got them, Commander, right out in the open. These guys are amateurs. Get eyes on them, take them out. Good hunting, Commander. Oliviera out.
Time to get paid.
So, that XUC is the last known position of where our enemies are. Excuse me. So, at this point, we're just going to want to move up.
On my way.
Move into position.
Picked up a blip.
And since contact has been made, we now move into initiative order. So, have a unknown mech here. Don't currently know its size or anything like that. It's probably light since it's moving on initiative 4. So,
Orders.
let's see here. I have jump jets. That's not bad. It gets me in the better range for my medium lasers. Gives me 3 evasion chevrons. And should reveal other enemies. Yep. We now have another unknown mech out there. Looks like it is oh so light. Since it is moving in round 4. So we have a Locust. Unfortunately, it moved very fast. It has a lot of chevrons, so even with being in our best targeting range, I only have a 35% chance to hit this Locust. However, we're in a polar biome, so heat sinking is better. It's guarded, so 20% damage reduction. It's entrenched, so stability damage is reduced. The more stability damage a mech takes, the more likely it is to fall over. However, it is shoddy. It is only carrying 50% of its normal armor. But let's go ahead and fire.
Locking in. All weapons systems.
Even though we, oh, well, we actually hit him. Reduce some armor on a leg. And we have a Jenner here. And by shooting at him, even if I hadn't hit him, by shooting at him, I reduced his, as you see, his chevrons from 5 to 4. So I'll go with Behemoth next. I'm gonna have her move here. Maybe. Nope, there.
Affirmative.
So. Not very good shots at this Locust again. Or better than 50% chance of hitting this Jenner. But only the AC-5 and the LRM are in range. Let's go ahead and do that. So I'm only able to target the Jenner, and only with my AC-2s. So as you saw, our last shot stripped the armor off of this leg, and it only has 10 structure left, so if that leg gets hit for 10 points of damage, this mech will fall over. Looks like we also stripped some armor off of the right torso here. But I'm going to go ahead and fire.
Engaging target. Enemy mech. Critical damage detected.
So, took out the leg, which made it fall down. Whenever a mech falls, the pilot will get an injury. As you can see, armor is also stripped off of both torso, both right and left torso.
Good to go.
So I think I can get a little further by jumping.
Affirmative.
Now, because it's down, I can pick where I'm going to shoot it at. Excuse me. Well, I have a 75 and an 85% chance of hitting it. If I target the head, I only have a 2% chance of hitting the head. If I hit the head and take the head out, that means that's an easy way to get multiple pieces of salvage and get yourself almost basically a full mech. Taking both the legs out is very similar. But as you can see, it's only 15% chance to hit the leg. The arms are 15% chance, 28% chance, 50% chance. There is a total of 76 hit points in the center torso, 21 armor, and 55 structure. I'm going to be doing 70, so that wouldn't be enough to kill it. So I'm going to take a lesser chance here, and let's see. I believe, yeah, lasers are in the arms, although the SRM is in the center chest. But I'm going to go ahead and target the chest here.
Special delivery.
Oh, missed. Missed with the 75% chance to 75% chance to hit, and it missed. Oh, what can you do?
Reporting light damage.
Now, also because the general got knocked down, its initiative moved up one. So,
Good to go. Jumping.
I'm doing 50 points of damage. Still not enough to take out it by centering the torso. So again, I'm going to target the thing, try to reduce its weapons capability.
Here it comes.
Nice. And by destroying the side torso, it also causes an injury to the pilot. So it is looking like these two light mechs are the total of the enemy forces.
Orders. Copy that.
Let's see. Not fire with the LRMs because it's only a 30% chance to hit. Should hopefully do enough damage to that center torso to take out this Jenner.
Locking on target.
Or not. Wow. Okay.
Waiting on you, Commander. Taking the high road.
Almost did it. There were only 2 hit points left in that center torso. Um, so yeah, let's go ahead and try taking this guy out.
Tell me what to shoot.
There we go.
Gotcha.
Sometimes the RNG, it's gonna get ya. Okay. Good optimal range for all our weapons. I'm gonna go ahead and do a precision strike here since we have enough resolve. Mostly I'm doing this because in doing so, it increases my percentage chance to hit. I'm less worried about targeting a specific area. I just want to have better odds of actually hitting my target with the amount of damage I'm going to throw on it.
All weapons committed. Enemy mech destroyed.
So we can do something like that. A milk run, just as we expected. Good work, Commander.
Mission successful.
So now we get the after mission screens. Here we're successful. If there were additional objectives, it would show them completed. Here's our payout. Our rating with the mercenary board is going up a bit. Our reputation with pirates is going down a little bit. I'm not that upset by that. How much XP each of the pilots has gained. They're all uninjured. The boxes next to where it says uninjured is their current health and how many hits they can take or injuries they can take. A direct headshot that takes out the head still has a chance of killing the pilot. A pretty good chance. I believe the only pilot who cannot die is your main pilot, who is your commander, Lucifer. If they would die, they would just be out of combat and healing for a very long time. No real damage to any of our mechs. Armor is automatically replaced. So if it's just armor damage that you took during the battle, that automatically gets repaired. No cost, just gets slapped on. So none of them have any structural damage or anything like that. That's going to need repairs that will cost anything, so that's good. And now we can select of these things. Pieces of salvage. So the salvage options we have that we can be picked from are we're supposed to get a total of 5, and there are 5 items. So it doesn't really matter what we're picked. We're going to get all of this. But I'll say that because normally there'd be a lot more salvage options here, and you'd have to pick and choose. So we confirm that a piece of a Jenner is what we are claiming. We get enough salvage to receive our total of 5. And at this point, we now have 1/3 basically of a Jenner. If we can get 2 more Jenner salvage pieces, we can assemble ourselves a Jenner and have another mech in our. That's usually how you're going to add mechs. If you can take the head out completely, you can get the complete mech. Though I believe it does still count as 3 separate pieces that you would have to claim. If you take out the legs, I think that gives you 2 pieces that you can claim. I don't remember. It's been a while since I have played the game. But at this point, before we go and find our next contract, I'm going to go to the store. Let's see what they have here. They have various salvage pieces. They have a javelin. I mean, if I wanted to spend almost 350,000, I could get it. Or, sorry, we got a piece of a Jenner, not a javelin. If I want to spend almost 450,000, I could get another piece of the Jenner and have 2. No, I don't spend that much. Mostly, here we go, some modifications. An arm mod, which gives melee damage. A gyro, which gives you a +1 hit defense. And then heat sinks, jump jets for assault mechs. And jump jets for heavy mechs. Neither of which we need. So let's look at selling. Generally speaking, I'm only going to keep 5 of any particular weapon system. Heat sinks. Once heat sinks are building up, I am going to want around 10 heat sinks and around 10 jump jets. The S actually means standard. They're good for light or medium mechs. But things like heat sinks and jump jets, I would normally, once I get the numbers built up in our inventory, I like to keep them around 10, so I don't start selling off until those goes above 10. Ammo. So each ammo slot automatically gets refilled with ammo at no cost for your mechs. Only if the ammo container, basically the ammo system for your weapon, gets damaged, do you have to replace it. Most weapons, you're only having one, though sometimes you can have multiple ammo systems, because like each LRM ammo has 120 rounds. Each ammo bin contains 120 rounds. Each SRM contains 100 rounds. So like if you had an SRM missile launcher, like an SRM-4, you have one ammo bin. It's firing with 100 rounds. You're firing 4 rounds each shot, so you have a total of 25 shots. Let's say you wanted more shots than that. You could put 2, and you have the room, you could put 2 bins of ammo in there for 200 rounds. But, once again, you're not needing to replace these a lot. So I generally, like with the weapons, will keep them below 5. So I'm going to sell, in this case, 1 AC2 ammo, an AC5 ammo, and an LRM ammo, and an SRM ammo, just to keep those numbers down. Less because it's not like we really have to worry about space in our inventory. It's more building up the funds, because I like to have at least at all times 6 months of operating solvency, and we only currently have 4. So we've done that. We can now go to the barracks, since people gain some experience, and see if anybody has enough experience to level up. So, like, this point, Lucifer has enough to level up. I'm actually going to put it in this dot of guts, because in doing so gives me my 4th injury space.
Mech warrior training complete.
Which is nice. So let's look at our others.
Yes, Commander.
Let's go ahead and up her tactics.
Training complete.
Decker, who was out,
Yes,
did not
Commander.
gain any XP.
What can I do for you?
Glitch did. Let's go ahead and give her next 4th injury
confirmed,
spot.
Commander.
I believe when maxed out, you have 5 injury that could be
Ready for
taken.
orders.
And Medusa does not have enough to buy anything else. So, okay. Fair enough. We've upgraded our guys. Let's go and look at contracts. So we have 2 contracts. One, which is here. You can tell because it indicates no travel. It's going to pay out 232,000 basically max, or 2/11. Once again, it's going for we're patrolling, it's going for a pirate lance. Straightforward. However, this is in Badlands as opposed to the polar area of the planet, so excuse me, heat management might become a little more difficult. Or we could travel here, but this has less payout. Salvage. We could get some reputation with the Free Worlds League, which is House Merrick. But that is 17 days, which would, I believe, Decker is 15 days. Technically, we could go to that mission. By the time we reach it, Decker will be available for fighting, but I don't think it's worth it. Not when we currently have a backup for him. So let's go ahead and take this patrol. We'll negotiate. We'll once again get 1 priority, total of 5. We're gonna be losing some more reputation with the pirate organizations, and a payout of almost 180,000 sea bills. So we'll accept that. And we can go ahead and deploy right now. I'm actually going to go ahead and put a cut in here. So, you know, the video doesn't run too long, because if I ran another mission, that could be another 15 to 30 minutes, and I don't want that. So I'm going to go ahead and put a cut in here, and we will run this mission next time. I hope you have enjoyed watching this video. If you have, do please click the like button. It does help. Also consider subscribing and clicking the notification bell so you can be notified of when we get new videos uploaded. Our Let's Plays of Battletechs will be available on Tuesdays. Our other current Let's Plays, Valheim, is released on Thursdays, and new videos for Mass Effect Legendary is released on Sundays. Once again, I hope you enjoyed, and You all have a good evening.